Everyone is talking about MCP, but 90% of people have no idea why it's about to change everything. In the next few minutes, I will show you what MCP actually is in plain English, why this is the breakthrough that we've been waiting for, and real example you can try in 5 minutes to boost your productivity. If you're new here, I'm Jun, building multiple SaaS product and AI agency as a solo founder. I use AI to replace what I used to take entire teams and have shared everything I learned so you can do the same. Please subscribe our channel and our newsletter via link in the description. So what is MCP? Simply put, MCP is standardized way for LLMs and AI application to connect with tools using client-server architecture. But it solves a much bigger problem than it seems. Before MCP arrives, the tool calling ecosystem was completely fragmented and chaotic. Every new tool requires a separate integration and custom logic for each AI application that wanted to use it. So, what changed after MCP? Imagine you have M application and tools. Before MCP, every LLM and AI app operated in silos. Every new connection meant building another custom integration. So this leads to M multiplies N tools, bringing a lot of complexity in the ecosystem and expensive to implement it. After MCP, it just creates one MCP server for your tool, and it plugs it into any AI app that speaks MCP, and it communicates through MCP like API. What is the benefit of it? So you go from M multiply N complexity to just M plus N integration. So why this matter to you as an individual? One, from isolated models to connected agents, MCP shifts AI from being limited by training data to being more dynamic systems that can interact with the real world. And second, it enables composable workflows. MCP allows AI to chain actions across tools, creating composable workflows. I'll show you in the example, but one can be you can retrieve information from internet and then analyze through your Python code and also send email as a one workflow, only in Cloud Desktop as an MCP client. Then I want to explain the anatomy of MCP a little bit. But if this sounds too technical, you can jump into the next part, the examples, how we use MCP to boost your productivity. MCP has two sides, client side and server side, and each side has different set of primitives. The client side has roots and sampling. And roots, in simple terms, is described as creating secure channel for file access. And sampling, this enables a server to request LLM's help when needed. For example, if an MCP server is analyzing database schema and needs to generate a relevant query, it can ask the LLM to help formulate the query through sampling primitive. So now we have a server side. Server side has prompts, resources, and tools. Prompts are instructions or templates that can be injected into LLM context. They guide how the model should approach a certain task. And resources is structured data that can be included in LLM context windows, such as API files, configuration files, like that. And tools, I think the most important concept that you will see in this MCP, these are executable functions that LLM can call to retrieve information or perform certain actions outside of its context. You will see tools in many places like Cloud Desktop or Cursor or even ChatGPT. So far, we've discussed about the importance of MCP and how MCP is working under the hood. And now let me show you practical examples how I use MCP through Cloud Desktop as a client, so I make it as my personal AI assistant. So Here, let me show you UI first. Here, you said search and tools. These tools are tools that I just explained. And now if you look at it, I turn on web search, drive search, Gmail, calendar, and also I connected to Obsidian, file system, Tavily, Gravity, NAN, Airtable for my database access, Aptify. And even if you look at MCP darker, here I have Perplexity and YouTube transcription too. So let me show you one of the examples I'm using daily. I save all of my idea, concept, knowledge in Obsidian. Obsidian is my second brain, and the vault grows over time, and it became really tough to retrieve relevant information and synthesizing them and develop the concept with more depth. So in Cloud Desktop now with the tool, MCP Obsidian, it can help me a lot. So one of the use cases is basically retrieval, and here how to water the recent 3 days notes about AI in my Obsidian vault. If I ask this one, now Cloud will connect to MCP and run this query. And here it literally show me the orchestrator, copilot, daily, AI business meter, copilot, all of these files that I've recently made. I don't have to open up the Obsidian and try to manually search all of the nodes related to AI. So it shows this. And then what if I want to synthesize further, or what if I want to find hidden connection that these nodes potentially have with my previous nodes? So let's just play that I have a few nodes tagged personal branding in my notes, and I want to figure out potentially personal branding nodes can be related to this AI orchestrator concept. So to do, I'll just prompt here in my vault and personal branding tag. With those nodes, could we find any interesting connections with these AI nodes? I have no idea. To find my tag here, and I have about 15 notes about personal branding. Oh, it's a fascinating connections between personal branding and AI orchestration. Profound connections. Here, so one of my notes was from Naval Ravikant's podcast, Productize Yourself. And he said, the orchestrator is the product. Explain why orchestration works. The orchestrator's taste, vision, connections are the product. In an AI world, you're not selling execution, what AI does. You're selling your unique orchestration style. I like it. So if I like it, I can save this notes, copy, but I can also do here, save this notes into my vault. Still working. Here, like this. So it will save this note. So that's the one use case that I briefly show it, and I will dedicate one video that shows how I turn Obsidian into my real personal AI assistant for knowledge ID concepts. But now I want to show another MCP server, Tavily. Tavily is a great way to find information or search information on the internet. So let's say I want to find my company. Could you find any information about this one using Tavily? Like this. Now, our expectation is code using Tavily and try to find dress style, dress site, and the company's information. Product review. From search result, dress site appears to be very comprehensive dress analytics management platform, core functionality, gross milestone, unique features mentions, market context, like this. So you don't even have to use Perplexity if you use this Tavily MCP server. You don't have to leave Claude, and then you can gather actually better information and then use this one to write, report, or do your own needs. And the last example is you can actually run NAN from Claude Desktop directly. So I have NAN connected here. And if we look at tools available, list workflow, call webhook, get, and post. So let me do what are the workflows I have in NAN. So it lists out 4 workflows that I actually activated. So here, turn tweets into carousel. That's the one I recently created. A second one is short text-based content to match my voice and brand. It can be used both X, Threads, Blue Sky, any short text-based content, and Content Hunter from YouTube that I created for the first time for my client. It retrieves using RSS from multiple YouTube videos, try to extract the gist of transcripts and generate newsletter content or a thread post. And the last one is Hunter. So it's inactive now. So like this, you can actually list out NAN workflows and actually you can run this one too. So for this video, I'm not going to run any workflows and I'm going to commit that into another video. But as you can see, you don't have to leave Claude Desktop using MCP, and you can literally reach to all of the applications that you are using every day for your business. So today we've discussed about why everyone is obsessed with MCP. What is MCP? What are the key concepts we have to understand to move forward, and few examples. And since MCP is very big concept, I will dedicate a few more videos for recommendation about Cloud Desktop and Cloud Code so that you can boost your productivity and workflows too. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and newsletter and stay tuned.